100 Club. North Korea's Kim Jong-un tells China's president that denuclearization is possible. The two leaders held a meeting in Beijing this week ahead of anticipated talks between Kim Jong-un and President Trump.
However, many are wary of the North Korean regime and point to broken promises in the past. Heather Sells has our reports.
This meeting marks the first time that North Korea's Kim Jong-un has left his country since taking power 6 years ago. And the images are powerful. Leaders of two of the most feared countries in the world standing side by side, solidifying their relationship. The summit was a surprise to most, although heightened security this week had raised speculation. And while it was an unofficial state visit, China literally rolled out the red carpet to welcome Kim Jong-un. So what does it mean? Experts point to timing. Relations between the two countries have frayed in recent months as China has supported tougher UN sanctions on North Korea. By visiting Beijing, Kim affirms a strong relationship and bolsters China's relevance just before his upcoming meetings with South Korea and President Trump. The North Korean state media hasn't confirmed a U.S. meeting, but this week the Chinese state news agency said that North Korea is willing to hold a summit. The meeting also comes just days after President Trump appointed John Bolton as National Security Advisor. Bolton openly distrusts North Korea and calls a preemptive strike on it perfectly legitimate.
Question: how do you know that the North Korean regime is lying? Answer: their lips are moving.
North Korea conducted its most powerful nuclear test to date last year, plus 3 missiles that could hit the U.S. mainland. And new commercial imagery out this week shows it has resumed plutonium production, likely for its nuclear program. It's very much on the president's radar, who tweeted optimistically early today about chances for denuclearization on the Korean Peninsula and affirmed that he looks forward to meeting with Kim. Trump plans to meet with Kim by May, and denuclearization will likely be their most important conversation. Heather Sells, CBN News.
And that may be one of the most important conversations for peace on the Korean Peninsula and safety and security for the U.S. mainland, for Hawaii, for Alaska, for California. If we can get nukes off the table, that's a wonderful first step. But let's keep in mind the ultimate goal here needs to be the unification of Korea. Let there be one Korea, no longer a North and a South with an arms race between them. Wouldn't it be much better to unite them and in that get rid of the spending on weapons and let's start spending on people?